Hey everyone, this is Tech Sergeant Mackey, and I'm at one of my favorite places that I come to quite often, Indian Mound Park. I figured I'd come down here and check and see if there was any more illegal digging and just check out the park in general. I've several times had quite a few surprises coming down here, so I never quite know what to expect. But right now I don't see any cars, don't see any fishermen down here, and it's just a nice day for a hike. So I figured I might as well check it out, see what's going on. We're right by the highway, so we have some traffic noise. And I have been, didn't do any videos over the weekend, so I've been having some breathing problems. I'm still having them, but it's kind of sidelined me. Now, so we have a lot of the vegetation down, so we got much better views of stuff here. There's not as much cover for people to hide in here, or and that's been my experiences, has been people, but also for deer. So figure we'll come out over here and check it out, see what we kind of see a squirrel. That's there's a lot of wildlife back here, and it's usually what I expect to see. It usually doesn't disappoint. So get up here, and the leaf fall kind of covers up some stuff. But okay, so Metro Parks has not done anything about it. There's our holes. Metro Parks really hasn't done anything about it. So my understanding is they really have no plans to stop it either. So I'm going to take some videos of this and then lodge my complaints with them because they're letting the park be destroyed. Now, this actually looks like there may have been some fresh digging, because it's actually coming up over the leaves, the dirt that is. So let me go over into a couple of these other spots here. They have really they've tore up this place. It is off the trail, so you kind of have to know where to look. There's more than one person that's done this, but I have an idea of who. I've been trying to track some of these people, and I have an idea who's doing it, but I can't prove that, so I'm not even going to say their names on screen. But it doesn't look like much has been done. Holes are still the same. There may have been a little bit of, I don't know, they may have been back here, but it's kind of inconclusive. And the leaves kind of cover up stuff. There's a strong smell of something. Probably, I don't know if that's from a buck or from some other animal sprayed back here. There's a strong smell. Ugh. So it kind of Yeah, it's kind of a strong, like urine-ish smell over here. Huh. So, whew, I mean, that's powerful, strong. So I don't know what did that, but something marked this area up, animal-wise, I would say. I mean, it almost looks like, I don't know, the leaves could have blown off from there. But either way, it's still, this is still just a mess. I mean, there's dug up all of these bottles and everything, but there's holes all going down that way. There's 2 more over there. Metro Parks has done nothing about it, despite complaints. So I'm gonna have to continue complaining to them. I mean, I just don't like that they're just letting it happen. Sorry, hung up on a pricker bush there. So because I see some of the stuff is down over here now. So kind of makes me think someone was still back here. But it's kind of hard to tell with this time of year with the leaves falling. It's sad to see this kind of thing happen. Sad to see that Metro Parks really isn't doing much. So I usually try to keep this on a positive note. But I've had to complain to them about several things from homeless people being on their camp, their areas illegally, to even that. Some homeless, I guess I say homeless, I know criminals surround me the one time down here. So I'd like to see them do something more about it. Don't know if they will or not. But this area is real good because I can do this hike without the mucks on, just with my regular hiking shoes. So it is nice for that. I mean, usually you see a lot of fishermen down here. I don't see any. I haven't seen any today. I haven't seen them in all the normal spots. So I don't know whether season's ended or just everyone had to go back to work. Never can tell. Up on the top of the hill over here, that's City Cemetery. And I mean, it looks nice back here. I can see into the water real good. And I don't see any of the steelhead. A lot of the times you can see them in the water. Some of the fishermen that I talked to said this season there weren't as many as normal. I'm not sure why. I see some smaller bait fish in there. Which usually, I mean, you see the smaller bait fish, the bigger ones would be coming around here, but I haven't seen any of them. I know this is one of my little go-tos for my hikes and my walks. And again, for some reason, and it's because of what's, the stuff that's happened to me that I breathed in over in Iraq and Afghanistan. But I've been having a lot more breathing problems lately. I'm not sure why. So I've had to take it easy a little bit. Well, this area down here, I can actually come out here a little ways, so might as well go up. Looks like the water level's down a little bit. So little piles of leaves bundled up there. Mr. Crow spotted me. He's telling the whole woods I'm here. Unfortunately, that probably means I ain't gonna see much wildlife now. Common occurrence. Seems like when I go into the woods, I'll have crows follow me, and when they start doing that, everything knows to get away. So some of the times though, I never know what to expect down here. But it's always been a nice place to go. Heard rumors that there is currently no Metro Park Ranger, so there's nobody to patrol this area right now, which is a very sad thing. I really felt that the officer that was here did a very good job trying to keep this place orderly. So that being said, it's like I don't even know if like I'd have to call the Metro Parks office if I had complaints, because there's nobody else to call, and I'm not sure what they're gonna say. I don't know that they even want to hear anything, but I guess they're gonna have to. So all right. So I'm doing this hike here again. I'm trying to. One thing I have to do, even with the breathing problems, is I have to get myself exercise. That helps control some of this, keeping my lungs strong, keeping the rest of my body healthy and strong. But I guess as far as my commentary goes, I'm not going to be talking as much, but just kind of enjoying the beautiful scenery. And that's what a lot of times I break this up into a couple videos, but today I'm just going to do it all as one. And we get to see just the beauty back here and enjoy the nature. The Cognac Creek, Ohio's first scenic and wild river. It is a little breezy, but it's not bad for this time in November. So you have this part. It does a loop. Indian Mound Park Trail. It does a loop around. So you got half of it along the Conneaut Creek, and the other part curves into the woods, and you loop back around to the parking lot. So this is a part where we start to move. We're still along the creek, but we're starting to move a little bit inland. And I like seeing this, just the change of the seasons. Been coming down here, you know, spring, summer, now fall. This is the turtle nesting area back over here. I guess my plan is, and I don't know, it'll always be weather and health issues pending, but I'd like to continue to do hikes all winter long, and that means up here in the snow belt, that means there may be some hikes through the snow. I like seeing the changes at this park, and this one in particular, some of the other spots too. The change of the season. So I've been in the woods a whole lot, spring and summer, and now into the fall here. And that's one of the beautiful parts about this area of the country, is the season changes. So one of the things they say is a lot of the times, if you don't like the weather here, just wait, because it's going to change. So we got a fairly nice day for fall. But just wait, there's going to be worse weather coming. To me, snow's good. Snow's a good thing for me. So I love the snow. I love seeing it. I love having a winter season. Again, I love seeing it pass and love seeing spring come too. But I just, especially in this area, and it's beautiful all year long. There's joy in each season. We're here. This is that little spot up here, and I'll end up there. That's actually the beginning. Indian Mound is kind of shaped like an arrowhead, triangular shaped, and we're at one of the areas over here where we're coming up to one of the arrowhead points of it. One of the nice things about this time of year is you got a clear view out through the woods. I mean, it's a little breezy, but you put some noise in it, but it's clear view, and you can see everything. Now see, that's the tip. This is the Indian Mound going up there, and partway up that is the property line that ends, and then it turns to private property. So I don't feel like I don't like trespassing and just violating somebody's property rights. If you have any suggestions of some areas you'd like to see videos in Northeast Ohio, put them in the comments, and I'll do my best to get there. Things that I don't like to do, I don't like to trespass. Again, and so where I go, I try to make sure I'm allowed to walk there. So for this hike, and especially because I'm having some of the breathing problems, I'm a little lighter on my load than what I normally would. I am armed. I have pepper spray. I have a nice switchblade knife, and I'm carrying a 9mm with buffalo bore bear rounds in it. Again, the bear have not hibernated yet, but they're out looking for their last meals. So I'm determined not to be one. And this park, I've seen throughout this year, I've seen several deer down here, but nothing much today. I seen a deer crossing the creek by Old Main earlier today. But this area, a lot of times, the deer down here, you usually run across them. And especially with the view you have through the woods right now, you can find them. So, but I'm not seeing any around here, so they must have moved to some other spot. And it's hunting season, so they would be very wise to stay here. So you can definitely see the signs in their trails. And I always like looking at this, okay? Man, they built a doozy of a little shack up there for hunting. It's back when this was a farm owned. That thing's probably 15 to 20 years old, and again, not in use anymore. The trail is maintained pretty well. And we have back over here, if you can see, I'm zoom in, you can see the top of that fence line. That is a gas well, natural gas well. And you can see there's a pathway right here. The guy who goes back to check that. There's really nothing else around that. So there's not really a need for me to walk back there. So I definitely, as the future goes on here on my plans, are to be into some more hikes, into some longer hikes, and into some different places. I'd like to get into some night hikes, maybe even some live streams. Don't know what the future holds, but these are things I'd like to be able to get into. And I'm coming out here, I see my car. I'm on an area that back when I was a teenager, All this was farmland, was cleared. It's amazing how quickly it was reclaimed by forest. So, coming out, this is a gas well up here too. But a quick little hike around in a beautiful area of the town. It's right on Old Mill Road in the corner of Old Mill and Welton Road in Conneaut. All right, everyone, I've concluded my hike. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. God bless you. Stay out in the woods, stay hiking, operate with no fear. God bless you.